Well, hello there, everybody. Jay Barino here. Welcome back. We're playing some more BlackChain. It's an indie RTS, released earlier in the year in 2021. A game by Borington. We're on to mission 4, Moria Montes. Let's go.
Commander, our scans show an underground high-core research facility deep within Moria Montes. Management believes it holds prototypes of the M14 mining probes and probably a database backup as well. It could reveal the locations of more hidden deposits.
I could go in there with a small raiding party. Just give us the order.
Okay. And look at this. Look at our value. Shooting up 55.6 money units. Who knows? Let's go.
Be advised. Orinoco troops are already raiding the facility. You might find some unclaimed high-core hardware to help you out in combat.
Copy that, HQ. Let's find the main console before they loot everything. Show me the way.
I like how the fourth mission here, I don't want to say it's the Jacobs installation, but you notice the first mission is walk around and learn how to move and do stuff. Mission 2 is learn how to build stuff. Mission 3 is, it wasn't a holdout, but it was like a, stand your ground and accomplish an objective. Even though we did move out and kill everything, to be fair. And then the fourth mission is go into an installation and try and salvage something.
Sounds good.
Hey, look at that, we got a little guy. Hacked probe. Well, we can't build with it, so you know what? Your 5.4 DPS is added to the squad.
Our troops
How dare you? Dude, look at him go. He's oh man, okay. I'm happy we got the hacked probe. Okay. Let's be thorough. More hacked probes.
I'm here.
I didn't expect that that's what we would get.
Received.
So can we do a vision on anything back here that we could shoot over the gate before we move forward? Cassio has some healing, and also he can just be regened. He can be brought back up just by units standing next to him if he gets knocked down. So we actually have nothing to lose by having him tank literally all damage. So, maybe that's a little exploitative. I don't know. That's hard to say. I wonder how many units we can have selected total.
Ready when you are.
Okay, let's go. Turrets. Get blasted. Dude, probes. I'm so proud of him. Look at him go. Dude, blast him. Get him. Oh, they're tearing him apart. This is my favorite units. Because they're not rovers, even though they're rovers. It's a very small mini-map. This probably will be a very quick mission, but we'll see. Let's bust this gate controller wide open, and then follow the little line on the ground to take us back to the gate. Oh, okay. You hate to see it. Give us some electricity. If you kill this probe, I swear to God, I will. Well, to be fair, I was gonna kill that guy anyway, so it's not really a threat to say that he will be thrust into the afterlife by my vengeance.
Our troops are under attack.
What are you? Space Marine. Okay.
Ready when you are.
What are you? Space Pirate. Okay. So are these guys Tycor?
Let's get them. I'm on the
I think these guys are also Tycor. I like the idea that everyone is out here just looting the scraps of another corporation that was forcefully dismantled. I don't know why. That just feels very like the theme of the game. Not the theme, but the setting of the game is like these mega corporations and stuff. Like it just feels very fitting. That like in the wake of like, hey, they try to like perform a coup and like take over the world. But like, okay, we're over that now. Now it's just everybody dive in there. It's dinner time. All right, meat's back on the menu, boys, and by meat I mean NFTs or whatever the currency is in this futuristic hellscape. And believe me, if NFTs ever do become actually valuable, then we're living in a hellscape. So let's go. I know some people actually pay for those things like crazy people, but like it's not widely accepted at this point. If it ever gets to the point where it's like that's considered like a normal thing, then we have a problem, people, okay? I'm keeping these guys back. They're our reserve force, okay? Do you understand? That guy's down. Looking good. This is good. This is the edge of the map, so actually I want to go this way first. Maybe there's a button or more units that we can recover. Oh, baby. Look at those Lycas. Lakers? I don't remember how he pronounced it in the previous mission.
I'm on the job. On it.
It looks like we're actually almost done. Let's head on down here. Search for any unclaimed hardware. Oh, we're doing it.
On it. Let's roll. I'm here.
We got another gate here, I can tell, because there's a thing on the ground.
Sounds. Show me the way.
Jay Barrino, the master of finding and destroying gate consoles. Wait!
Let's get him. Show me the way. Yes, Commander. I'm on the job.
Our troops are under attack.
Oh, look at that. He's a genius.
What's up? Move your butt.
Okay, look out.
Roger. Move your
I'm trying to select this guy instead.
Our troops are under attack.
There it is. Pioneer, look out. This guy is he's hanging on with 1 HP, okay?
Let's get him.
So we've circumvented the inevitable trap.
Let's roll.
Direct me. Waiting for directive. Standing by. Securing area. Calculating a path.
What's up?
Wait. Is it mine now? Like, what happened?
Casio reporting.
We killed
Yes,
it.
Commander. I'm on
Oh,
the
there it
job.
is.
Yes, Commander.
And then its dead body magically floated up
Ready
there.
You are. On it. Sounds good.
I don't know. Let's continue.
I'm on the
We don't
job.
have to worry about it.
Casio
Let's go.
reporting. Yes,
Our
Commander.
troops are under attack.
We've got new
I'm on
units.
the job.
We're just gonna move on. Again, we have nothing to lose by tanking with Casio, I think. Oh, maybe we do.
Received. Show me the way. On it.
Okay, that's spooky. Let's get our drones in there.
Casio reporting.
It's tearing us up.
Ready when you are. Yes, Commander. Let's roll. On
Maybe
it.
that was like a little mini boss or
Let's
something.
roll.
Another gate control,
On it.
and also
I'm on the job.
a heal.
I'm
These
here.
guys seem like they could be friendly.
Casio reporting. Sounds good. Let's
Yeah. Space pirates now.
roll. I'm here.
Okay, Space Pirate versus Space Marine. 120, 7 DPS, 1 armor. What's the little fist? Is that like how much their attack is, and then the DPS is literally
Casio
damage per
reporting.
second?
On it. Show me the way.
Interesting concept to
Sounds
show
good.
the DPS.
On
I
it.
kind of like that. Also,
Casio
this guy has
reporting.
XP. Does every unit? Yeah, every unit has some XP. I have not been keeping track of that. Does that affect anything? Those all have XP.
What's up?
But I don't see any stats that are different based on the XP.
Awaiting orders.
Hang on, let me just select all the Space Marines and then tab through them.
Awaiting
Maybe you have to
orders.
get like a significant amount of XP, or maybe it's just a way to reflect
when
the
you
amount of
are.
kills they have, or something
Commander.
like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, dude, these probes are absolutely killing it.
Casio reporting. Let's get
They are obliterating any and all resistance.
Yes, Commander.
He's done it?
Okay, I've connected to the main console. Do your magic, HQ.
Let's see what they've been hiding here. Jackpot. More Tycor probes, electropods. Huh? Black door method? Lieutenant, you ever heard of it?
Sounds like tech jargon to me. An algorithm, maybe?
I'm seeing a million references to it, but no implementation. Could be something big.
An algorithm? Let's continue.
Incoming transmission.
Congratulations, Commander. The projects you've uncovered could make us all into trillionaires. As for Black Door, our research department is still looking into it, but I see great short-term potential in the M14s. You see, we haven't only found a few prototypes, but also their AI swarm manager, originally patented by Tycor. It will automatically activate the hidden hardware caches all around the globe. I want those rovers rounded up by tomorrow.
Chief, the software's still in early alpha version. Protocol says we should review the code before launch.
They can't hear you, Lieutenant. They're 2 light hours from us.
We ain't got time for a reply. And knowing those jackasses, they'd launch it anyways. Commander, you're in charge.
Are we going to actually have the choice? I don't think so. I doubt it. I think we're gonna just do it anyway. By the way, look at our company value. We're pogging off. So I think I see where this is going. We're about to unleash like a ravenous, awful AI. Let's see how it goes.
Lieutenant, the control override hack for the M14 probes is complete. It is going live this very moment.
And now the other hidden caches will seek out the signal source. Is that correct?
Right. Look, they're already looking for minerals. Weird. Oh no, they're detecting the minerals in us.
No, not the drones.
Our base is under attack.
I need some orders.
Show me the way.
Drones, how could you?
Let's get them. I'm on
Your
the
main
job.
control hub must survive. Okay. Okay, now we've got some,
Awaiting orders. Orders received.
Our base is
now we got
under
some
attack.
holdouts. Let's get more guys.
Alpha stage for a reason. We can come up with a bug fix, but it will take some time.
Who knows how many more are swarming to the source? We must reinforce the base, quickly.
Okay, these guys are a little too fast, I think, for these Lycas, honestly.
Received.
Go ahead.
Get those pioneers in the concrete things.
Let's get them.
Build rail turrets and forts to defend your base. Unlike concrete covers, forts absorb 100% of damage. Got it.
Sounds good.
Well, and when you look at that, we unleashed
What's up?
monstrous little robots as expected. Bug fix in 20 minutes. Okay? Depends on where they attack us from, honestly. You can train Lycas. Don't forget to set a rally point from your factory. I got you, I got you. Let's go ahead and grab another base up here. Did Jay Barino say pogging off at the beginning of this video? Yeah, I did. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Okay? I'm really excited about it. I'm allowed to say that. Life regeneration always seems fantastic here. Where's my barracks? There it is. I think just pioneers in here is perfectly acceptable.
Maintenance is too expensive.
And then let's go ahead and start filling in these gaps with the... do we need superconductors? I think it would be valuable in, over time.
Sounds good.
Construction
Then
complete.
get our global repair out there. It does cost money to use, though.
As fast as I can.
4 per.
Casio reporting.
You alright?
Let's get this filled. Filled? Get another barracks down here. That should cover both locations. If we get attacked over here, it's because they spawn. And I'll be unhappy about it, but it's okay. It happens. Yeah. Do we need super cores? I mean, again, I think in the grand scheme it is cheaper, just because you don't need to build more rovers.
Let's get them.
And then is this connected?
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we can't easily move between these two
I'm on
areas,
the job.
unfortunately.
Let's roll. On it.
Research complete.
Get you in there.
Not enough cryptocurrency. Our base is under attack.
Okay, I think this is gonna go just fine. Let's just make sure that we keep getting these boys set up, and then we can make some superconductors, super cores, if you will.
Maintenance
S.
is too expensive.
We should probably fill all of these up just in
Maintenance is
case.
Too expensive.
We can do that in time, but right now,
Ready when you are. Let's get them.
I'm gonna move Casio down in this direction. Let's get one more pioneer for this concrete cover. And then we can build forts as well.
Maintenance is too expensive.
I know! I've been supply blocked for like the entire mission. Give me a break. Okay?
Voice steers back at.
Let's see how this works. I just queued up both of these to do something. Okay. Even if you have multiple workers, they only do the thing that was most recently commanded. I don't like that these are all exclusively harvesting from there.
Complete.
Ready when you
Our
are.
base is under attack.
These big boys are going to be the biggest issue, I think. I think we want to get more deposits. I think that'll be the way to go. And then, yeah, Triton VI railing. More damage for sure. These little guys, they don't bother me at all. Not in the slightest. I left those up on the map the whole time. I'm so sorry. I know that probably bothers some people. I just want to look. These things are really quick, and we can pick up some of the resources. We can do the same over here. Executing. Yeah, wasn't this? It was described as like it was the first AI controlled corporation or something. Like, that seems pretty dangerous. Okay, give me more. Just give me more rovers. Honestly, the more rovers you have, the more you can just get more conductors when you really need them anyway, right? I will get Lycas. The fact that they're quick seems absolutely worth it as well.
Show me the way.
Yeah, you know what? Attack my hero. That's fine. This side over here seems to be in the most danger. Give him the... Oh, he saved it. Look at that.
What's up? Who's looking for action?
Okay, next step. I would like to make another deposit here. That's 2 deposits, for those of you who are keeping track. That's 2 deposits. Continue making Space Marines. Maybe we'll get some covers to put these in.
Who's looking for action?
We can get more Lycas as well. Get in there, lady. +1 armor to vehicles certainly seems acceptable. Was there anything else?
Who's looking for action?
I wonder if this is going to show up as having like 2 available things to select.
Who's looking for action?
I am looking for action in this game, sir. You don't have to ask every time you spawn. Let's get the Lycas down here. Do we want to just like spam turrets? Again, I think the idea is like you're not able to spam turrets because of the heat. The heat situation. We can still fit quite a few in here, though, to be fair. And I do think these Lycas are going to be pretty good because of the AoE that they can do. Oh, they've got Lycas too. What's going on here? Get out of here. Executing. Keep making workers. Workers are I think the key. Jar Jar is the key to all of this. And then throw down some superconductors where we have available space. Like, honestly, I hate to say it, but I feel like just like mass,
I'm on the job. Yes,
mass
Commander.
normal guys seems pretty good, like mass Space Marines. That was a pretty big attack over on this side that like really came in hot. Let's go ahead and set up some more turrets and forts. The forts do not take up heat.
I need some orders received.
Okay, keep making workers.
Looking for action.
And we're gonna pull like 3 or 4 of these down here to remake those turrets. Or you know what? 5 of these to remake turrets. How much do they cost though? I can make several of these turrets. But we have to do it one at a time. I don't think there's a shift queue for like multiple structures with multiple workers.
Where you want, acknowledge. Who's looking for action?
Casio reporting.
Okay, and yeah, I guess you stay over here for now. Keep making Space Marines.
I'm here.
Our troops are under attack.
And yeah, we have to make sure that we keep sending out. Oh, they heal our infantry too. That's so good.
Who's looking for action? What's up?
It's really just these. All it is just these. These big melee guys that are coming in.
Let's get them.
Okay, let's get another fort down here also, and just keep making Space Marines, and then continual rover production on this side. Our Minervite income's great.
We're about to be overrun. Get us out of here.
Who's looking for action?
Show me the way. Received.
Get us out of here. Oh, that's our first optional objective too. Let's go.
I'm on the job.
That's a lot of stuff. Back up. I take it back. Come into my defenses, please.
Our base is under attack.
Who's looking for action?
Not enough Minervite.
Not enough
Ready when you are.
minervite.
Received. Let's roll. Received.
Okay, let's get down there.
On it.
Our troops are under attack.
Received. Show me the way. On it.
These things again do AoE. We could I mean, we can dodge them. There we go. It's resources and
Looks
space
like
pirates.
the cavalry's here. We owe you one.
You really do. You can come and join me and then die in the final moments when the enemy attacks us with a giant attack that's meant to sweep us off the map. Get Hercules bodysuits, please. And then, question, if I do this... Does it just reduce the cooldown? No, if I have both selected, I think you have to tab through them. So like if I hit R and then you can tab through both of them back and forth, I think is how it's supposed to work. I didn't mean to do that, by the way.
Maintenance is too expensive.
This could be our opportunity to make a bunch of pioneers to try the grenades. You realize I have too many rovers, so we can do, you know, multiples. Here.
Construction complete.
Very nice.
Construction complete.
I'm here.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we can put the space pirates in there, sure.
Complete.
I like the little bonus objective there. Where else can we fit more superconductors? Up there's fine. Again, even just having one unit in some of these, just to make sure, I think is perfectly acceptable. The other thing, too, is really heat is the only thing that could stop you from just making unlimited units. It's not, there's not like a cap at the amount of units you can make. It's as many things as you can fit is really the cap, and that's it.
Cassio reporting.
That's pretty cool. Also, I realize Cassio is very slightly visually distinct from the other ones just because he has lights on the front of his thing.
Construction complete.
Yeah, okay, hitting tab actually doesn't let me switch over to the next one. Interesting.
Ours is the cosmos.
Where you
Hop
want
in here.
business as usual, looking for action.
And I guess, I mean, I'll make more turrets. I think the turrets are helpful against those melee guys. And then the issue is we got the tiny little rovers that are coming in, but that's what our vehicles I think are primarily for too, is to get rid of those clumped up units. They get close, and then these guys are able to attack. And then just constantly send out these guys to repair anytime we're under attack. It's very strong. Send out another one.
Construction complete.
Yeah. Yeah, we got this under control. I'm going to make another fort, and I'm going to make more turrets. Do we have any other upgrades available to us? I think just the grenades, which I probably won't use. And we'll make more little rover dudes.
Who's looking for action? What's up?
Yeah, I mean, again, to reiterate, we're not really constrained by anything. We can make as many units as we ever want, which also is a reminder that, I mean, again, I don't know how difficult this will end up getting, though, so we have to be aware of the fact that there's a possibility that if you don't actually continue making units, like, that also means that the enemy's not really constrained by anything either. So, like, typically if you're playing, I'll use StarCraft as the example, but if you're playing StarCraft and you're up at 200 supply, you're like, okay, the enemy, based on, like, very typical, ideas of how balance should work, the enemy's not going to have more than that. Like, if you have a full army and, decent micro skills and, like, awareness of what's going on in the map, like, that's as powerful as you can get. And by extension, that's, the amount of power that you probably need to field in order to take out any enemy. Whereas here, there's no cap on what you can do, and by extension, there's no cap on what the enemy can do as well. Just something to think about. So we can get one more little extra per heat square. So you get a super core and then a normal core.
Construction complete.
I mean, and it gets to the point where your coin production is so out of control that actually I think, again, the Minervite will probably be the thing that you're mostly going to be short on in the long term, too. Let's come on over here and make a deposit over here as well. Not that it really matters where we put them. Again, it's nice that there's a global to click. If you hit R again...
Who's looking for action?
Yeah. What the heck? Transforms into a Lev fort, a slow-moving garrison? We just have, like, moving bunkers that will just steadily roast these guys? That's excellent.
Construction complete.
Who's looking for action?
All right. It's a pretty non-stop attack here. We got 5 minutes left. They're not attacking the guys inside. Oh no, now they are. Let's move out and get rid of these Lycas.
Under attack.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, even if there was like an actual supply cap, I suspect there is not an actual limit to what the enemy can do, you know, particularly on this map because they're spawned. So it's not like that's going to make a difference. It's interesting how they don't even try to attack the forts, and I have to remember that I have what is essentially a global heal, and it hits everything. So it says up to 200. Is that per thing that it hits? Or is that 200 total in the entire range of units? Because it seems like it's per unit. It's very strong. Honestly, these things, like, it's almost worth bringing a worker with you and just setting up 1 or 2 of these things outside of an enemy base. So that they're super close and you can just heal your army when you go into enemy bases.
Who's looking for action?
That's pretty cool. Very strong. I guess we can also build heat or cores down here if we really need it as well. I don't really need more supply, but I'll go ahead and get it. I have plenty of money. Just keep making. I'm just gonna keep making. There's no reason not to just keep making space. Just units in general. There's no reason not to do it. It's unclear what these enemies are trying to do. It's like they're trying to get around the bunkers. Sometimes they'll attack the stuff in the bunkers, and sometimes they just try to go around them. It's possible the melee units can't attack things inside the concrete covers. Also, I'm really excited to lift off my bunkers and have them be floating garrisons. Flying fortresses, you know? That's what I've always wanted.
Who's looking for action?
I am still looking for action, sir, and I appreciate that you ask every time you spawn. So then I can answer you. You can answer my call. This is a pretty fun game. I like it. It introduces some fairly unique aspects. I think particularly the heat, the idea of heat. I'm sure, you know, it's kind of like the idea of oh, here's the big never-ending 2-minute wave. It's kind of like, you know, having limited build paths like you would see in Halo Wars or Battle for Middle-earth 1. But not really. You have more. You still have way more freedom. You still have way more freedom than that. Okay, so what's my hero? Okay, he's right in here. That's perfectly fine.
Troops are under attack.
I could make an effort to avoid the enemy projectiles too, but I have such a large army at this point, I'm not really sure if it would even be valuable to do. I can't throw grenades from inside the concrete cover, but that's fine. What I was going to say earlier too is I kind of like the idea of the concrete covers even more than the bunkers. If only because the concrete covers can never be outright destroyed, it seems like. Or at least the enemy never tries to. They kill the units inside of them, but they're never outright destroyed.
The update is almost complete.
Why am I -2? I must have lost something. I must have.
Who's looking for action?
Maintenance is too expensive.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Construction complete.
Yeah, and then as the missions go on longer and longer, it's going to become more and more difficult to find locations where heat isn't going to reduce your income. At the same time, just putting more in there, again, it's a 5% reduction. That's really not that much, and it mines less BlackChain. We don't need coins. We don't need coins. That's not our holdup. It's really, if it's just the supply, then it doesn't matter. I'm still a little confused on how we ended up in the negative there. It's possible it's because it allows you to queue the units up when you still have the supply. Maybe? I don't know. Obviously, we did just fine on that mission. But yeah, I mean, it kind of gave me a sense of how many units, you know, the game is willing to throw at you at once. And this was only, what, mission 5? So who knows? All right, cool stuff. Again, I'm liking this. It's a nice throwback. It feels like an RTS from before its time, which is cool. So I think this is accomplishing what it set out to do. And again, I don't like to say like a new game is strictly an homage. It's just paying tribute to older games. I think that this takes ideas from older things, clearly wanting to recreate them and putting them together in some new and unique ways, which I think is pretty cool. And we're still fairly early on. There are, I think, a total of only 12 missions, and we just finished 5, so there's still more to go for sure, and I'm excited to explore more of this tech tree as well. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.